Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. I got a hobby update here for you today, as we try to do every week. It should be a fairly quick one. I didn't get any models completed, but I've got most of the base coats down on the next knight, Bretonnian knight that I'm painting. I just realized a part I missed on the horse that I'm gonna have to go back and do, but that's okay. Yeah, most of the base coat's down. And I'll show that in just a minute. Didn't get any games in, and we had to work Friday. I work 4/10s, and then Fridays are overtime, and we had to work Friday, of course. We've worked a lot of Fridays here lately. When I went back to work from my medical leave, we weren't working Fridays. So that's fun, but that's neither here nor there. Didn't get any games in. Purchasing wise, I don't know how well I can get it to show up with as zoomed in as I am. But I did make a purchase, and it came in. It's the Death Rattle Tomb Host Spearhead. I don't know how much of a glare and everything's going to be on that, but that is the contents of the box. On the front, on the back comes with 5 Barrow Knights, 10 Barrow Guard, 20 Death Rattle Skeletons, and 1 White King. Very excited for this. I'm going to use these both for Age of Sigmar Spearhead and the Old World. The skeletons here are on 25mm rounds, so I just got to get a converter base to put them on 25mm squares. White King, he comes with a 25mm square base in his frame, so he should be good. Shouldn't have to worry about him. The Barrow Guard, they're on 28mm bases. I'm going to put them on 25mm rounds, so that way I can convert it to a 25mm square or a 28mm round. Barrow Knights, they're a little more tricky. The cavalry bases and in Age of Sigmar and the Old World, get that out of the way, do not match up well at all. I don't have one sitting here for me to show you, but basically with the rectangle, there's a little bit on the edges from the oval base, on the sides, on the long sides, and the corners at the front and back of the base, of the rectangular base, are too far out for an oval. So I've got to decide, either I'm going to just run them in the Old World, or I'm just going to run them in Age of Sigmar. And what I'm thinking is, because I would run them as Black Knights, I think that's a pretty good equivalent. But what my plan is right now is, because I bought the models for Spearhead, so I want to play Spearhead with them. I'm gonna run them in Spearhead, and I'll just buy another box of 5 or 10 or however many come in the box, convert the bases over to rectangular bases, or put them on rectangular bases, and use them as Black Knights in the Old World for vampire counts. So that gives me time to keep working on my Bretonnians, get them to hopefully a completed state, and then I can start on vampire counts and have a vampire counts army for the Old World. So I can have 2 armies, a good and a bad army. But yeah, that's it on the purchasing front. On the models front, I'll show the rider first. Is this musician for a Knights of the Realm unit. Like I was talking about last week, I did Basilicanum Gray for the metal, and I'm going to go in with Leadbelcher and paint over that. I like it just because it's quick. You can see where the metallics are supposed to be, instead of waiting or like painting your metallics or whatever. it gives the model, I guess what I'm trying to say, it gives the model like a state of completion without being completed. And then I can go in where that shadow's at, avoid the shadow. It's like a recess highlight, it's like a base coat with a recess shading. And then I can go in with Lead Belcher, paint that up, leave the recess shading, and boom, I'm done. I don't have to shade over Lead Belcher. It's kind of like doing step 2 before step 1 kind of thing. But this guy is reverse colors of this guy. So that's what I'm thinking with him. But I've got all the base coats, like I said, with the exception of that Lead Belcher, finished. On the horse, I forgot I had to do gold on the horse. I'm going to have to get some more gold out. And I'm still going to go over the metallic parts with Lead Belcher. But, and the yellows, I've got to go over with a Yandin yellow and everything, how I do that, how I explained last week. But this is the state they're at. Still waiting on my transfers to come in. I'm excited to get them on where they need to go, and see how that looks. I've got to paint this gold, I forgot. But yeah, really happy with how it's coming along. That's going to be it for me, guys. It was should be a quick one this week. If you have any questions or anything, if you've made it this far, thank you. Be sure to leave any comments that you have. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Really helps the channel grow. Our views have slowed down. Not that I was getting a ton anyways, but our views have slowed down over the past month or so, which from what I've gathered, that's not uncommon with other channels right now. Something with the algorithm. I don't know. I don't do this as a job. I do this as a hobby, like a hobby log each week. And you guys just like to come along and keep up with it, and I appreciate that. Doesn't mean I don't like seeing the channel grow. So seeing the channel grow and everything is really cool, and I'd like to see that. I'm not gonna act like I don't get a serotonin boost from seeing the views go up, because I do. But that's it for me, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.